The moment that cracked everything wasn't a text from another man or lipstick on a collar. It was my daughter's voice, sharp, careless, loud, coming from my wife's phone on speaker. Everyone come, even 20 people. Mom's in the kitchen all day anyway. The room went dead quiet. I was standing near the doorway, holding a grocery bag that suddenly felt too heavy for my hands. The clink of bottles inside echoed like something breaking. My wife, Sarah, froze at the counter, wooden spoon hovering midair. She laughed a second too late, too forced. "Kids," she said lightly, fumbling to take the phone off speaker. "They exaggerate." But my daughter's words weren't exaggeration. They were truth, spoken without cruelty, without intention. Just honesty. And in that silence, something settled in my chest. Not anger. Not yet. Something colder. The realization that in my own house, I had become invisible. I told myself I was overreacting. I always did. For months, I'd ignored the signs. Sarah was busy all the time. Her phone never left her hand, screen angled away from me like a secret. If I walked into a room, conversations ended. Messages were suddenly deleted. When I asked who she was texting, she'd smile and say, "Group chat." You wouldn't be interested. Maybe I wouldn't have been, if she hadn't stopped looking at me the way she used to. I remembered when she cooked because she wanted to, humming softly, asking my opinion on spices. Now it felt expected. Assumed. Like my daughter's sentence had revealed a family rule I never agreed to. Mom serves. Dad funds. Everyone else enjoys. That night, after everyone left and the dishes were stacked high like evidence, I watched Sarah from the doorway. She moved mechanically, exhaustion carved into her face. I almost felt sorry for her. Almost. Then her phone buzzed. She wiped her hands and checked it, her shoulders relaxing in a way I hadn't seen in months. A private smile, small, intimate. The kind that used to be mine. Later, when she was asleep, I did something I swore I never would. I picked up her phone. My hands shook, not from fear of what I'd find, but from how badly I needed to be wrong. The messages weren't graphic. That almost made it worse. "Did you eat? Wish I was there instead. She doesn't see you like I do." I sat on the edge of the bed, the glow of the screen burning my eyes. No names saved. Just a number. Months of conversations that filled the spaces I'd been pushed out of. I thought of all the dinners eaten in silence. All the times she said she was tired. All the times I believed her. In the morning, I didn't confront her. I made breakfast, packed lunches, drove our daughter to school. I needed to see how long she could live two lives without cracking. 3 days later, she forgot to delete a message. I can't keep pretending at home. That night, I asked her quietly, "Are you happy with me?" She didn't answer right away. Her silence told me more than words ever could. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she said eventually. "I was lonely." I laughed. Once. Sharp. Broken. "You were lonely while I was right here." She cried. She apologized. She said it wasn't physical, yet. As if that made it cleaner. I told her about the phone call. About how our daughter's words felt like confirmation of everything I'd been afraid to admit, that somewhere along the way, I'd become the background noise of my own marriage. "I didn't know she felt that way," Sarah whispered. "That's the problem," I said. "None of you noticed." We didn't scream. We didn't throw things. We sat on opposite ends of the couch, a lifetime between us. Love didn't disappear in one moment. It leaked out slowly, through neglect, through silence, through small betrayals disguised as survival. I didn't leave that night. But something in me did. Weeks later, I moved into the spare room. Started cooking for myself. Saying no. Reclaiming pieces of dignity I'd handed over without realizing it. My daughter apologized once, quietly. She didn't understand everything, but she understood enough. Sometimes betrayal doesn't arrive as a dramatic confession. Sometimes it comes as a careless sentence, spoken aloud. And suddenly, the truth has nowhere left to hide.